Welcome back to the journey of the Bhagavad Gita. In chapter 2, Krishna began his teaching reminding Arjuna that the soul is eternal and that he must act without attachment to results. But Arjuna is still unsure. If wisdom and inner stillness are the goal, why act at all? Wouldn't it be easier to renounce the world, to withdraw from the fight, and seek peace in silence? This question leads us into chapter 3, Karma Yoga, the yoga of action. Here Krishna explains why action is not necessary, it is sacred. Arjuna looks at Krishna and says, "If knowledge is higher than action, Krishna, then why do you urge me into this terrible fight? Tell me clearly, what path should I follow?" Krishna smiles and replies, "Arjuna, two paths are taught. The path of knowledge for those who seek truth in contemplation, and the path of action for those who seek truth through selfless work. But understand this, no one can remain without action even for a moment. Your very nature compels you to act. To renounce action while the mind still clings to desire, that is hypocrisy." Chapter 3 is deeply relevant for us today. Let's be honest. Sometimes we dream of escape. When life feels too heavy, we think, maybe I should just quit this, drop everything and run away. But Krishna says that's not the answer. The answer is not to run away from life, but to transform how we live it. The wise do not renounce action, they perform it, but without selfish attachment. They act not for personal gain, but for the welfare of the world. Action is unavoidable, isn't it? You study, you work, you care for your family, you build dreams. The real question is, are you acting only for yourself or for something greater? Krishna then explains the cycle of life. All beings depend on food. Food depends on rain. Rain depends on sacrifice. And sacrifice depends on action. Therefore, action is at the heart of the universe. Arjuna, perform your duty. Even the greatest, even I, continue to act though I have nothing to gain. Because if I stopped, the world itself would collapse. Thus, Karma Yoga teaches us to work with sincerity but without ego. Imagine working not for grades, not for promotions, not for applause, but as an offering. Suddenly, work becomes lighter. Even small actions, a smile, helping someone, doing your best, become sacred. This is the shift from what do I get to how can I serve, from this is mine to this is for all. By the end of this chapter, Krishna has given Arjuna a new vision that life is not about escape but engagement. Not about abandoning duty but transforming it into selfless service. That is Karma Yoga, the path of action with purpose, without attachment. In the next chapter, Krishna will go deeper into how wisdom and action work together, revealing the harmony between knowledge and work. Until then, may your actions be steady, selfless, and full of meaning.